So here's a nice update for you guys on the Predicta. This is one of them older kits that I end up coming across that you really don't get to see very much anymore. This is based on a real car. I think it was David Starbird. I think that's what his name is. That actually created this car back in the 60s. And he made it out of a junk car and ended up becoming famous for it. So it was one of the first bubble tops, if not the first cars out there. You can see you got the bubble top on there. This kit's a little wore out, warped. I don't know what would be the best way to call it. But when you close the top, yeah, so I don't really want to close all the way. Right, kind of get rough with it and push it down in there. It ends up sticking down. My thought is I might end up gluing it down and just leaving it like that instead of doing the making it so it opens in that. Just make it a static display. I do have the lift point. This thing kind of goes up. I could technically display it with the top up. I guess we'll just say, I don't know what will look cooler. But I think there's only a couple different models out there that have the bubble top. They are pretty cool, especially because you don't see them very often. But this one is actually painted. I love that color. This color is standard testers. It's the Arctic Blue Metallic. It went on really good. It was a really nice day, a warm, non-windy day. I went out and painted, and everything went on really good. I had this one clipped up like this and didn't see it, but once I got inside later on, I noticed there was a run, and I ended up sanding it out and buffed it out really nice. But you can see the actually molded color through it. So I'm going to have to clean this up and spray it again. I'll make sure it's laying flat so I can see it. But that was a real bummer because it went down so nice. Now I'm afraid if I paint this, it's not going to match that. But that's the fun of paint jobs. So there's that. Here's the grill. I ended up painting this. The chrome in that kit was awful. And then the rear end. I don't think there's taillights in this kit or on this car. So I don't know what's going on with that. But anyhow, here's the interior. This car does have a TV mounted in the dash. And it was really cool because either side could drive. And there was no steering wheel in this car. There was a steering lever. So to steer this car, you'd take this lever and move it back and forth to steer it. So that was quite interesting. But the cool thing is if the guy in the driver's seat was tired, the person in the passenger seat could just take right over. So I did screw up. This thing was supposed to be body color, and I didn't want to have to mask it all separate and all that, so I decided to just paint it silver. You ain't gonna really notice, but you guys are now because I said something. There's the interior. Still need to do some weathering on that. I got the chassis all together, engines in there. Still gotta do a little bit of painting on it. I did drill out the stacks. I do have holes where I'm gonna do a fuel lines. I still gotta paint that, and I'm gonna paint the insides different. But here's the base. I did a like a metallic dry brush on it. All it is a standard craft paint that's a dark silver metallic, and dry brush down there. Painted silver on all the bolts, and then I'm going to do a wash on it to cover up any mistakes and add some detail to it. But not a whole lot of detail in this. But one out of the two show cars is getting pretty close to being done. I don't want to put that on there quite yet. Gotta really pop that one in place. But it's starting to come along. Getting there. And if you guys like it, please let me know. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. And hope you guys stay safe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.